Hey there, everyone. So, my name is Geoff Harris, and I'm currently working as a hotel receptionist in Tokyo, Japan. Um, so, basically, Japanese language has played a huge role here in my life in Japan. I've been working in Japan for about 6 years now. 4 of those years were as an assistant language teacher, or ALT, in Kagawa Prefecture, Shikoku, in rural Japan. After that, I then decided to study Japanese at an advanced level in Yokohama, and here I am now working as a hotel receptionist. Um, Japanese in my life has greatly affected my life in a very positive way. Um, I feel as if speaking the language has allowed me to interact with people on a deeper level in Japan. It's allowed me to have a lot of great experiences that I would have never had without knowing the language. Like for one time, um, on one of my birthdays here in Japan, I was just talking to a random taxi driver in Japanese, and he just happened to ask me when my birthday was. I told him it was that day, and he invited me out to dinner with his wife. This is in rural Japan. That's a very rare experience, I'll add, but it would have never happened if I didn't speak Japanese. It's also really important that I speak Japanese in my daily life now, because if I don't speak Japanese, or if I didn't speak Japanese, then I wouldn't be able to conduct business here. I wouldn't, especially if I didn't speak formal Japanese or keigo, then I wouldn't be able to work as a hotel receptionist because I wouldn't be polite enough. Um, it's also allowed me to help a lot of people in Japan. Um, so it's allowed me to. I've interpreted for friends at times. I've also interpreted and translated materials at my current job. If you happen to get a job in Japan, more than likely, no matter what that job is, you'll be responsible for some form of translation or interpreting. So it'd be really important that you speak Japanese if you're to come and work in Japan. Um, Also, let's see. Um, what I really like about my current field right now, working as a hotel receptionist, is I'm able to interact with a lot of different people. I'm also kept really busy at the front desk. I'm able to make use of not only my Japanese language abilities, but also my English abilities. I also have a degree in Spanish, so I get to use those abilities from time to time. I get the chance to help a lot of different people. Also, I get the chance to problem solve at my current field as well. Um, yeah, those are a few of the reasons why I really enjoy working in my current field at the moment. Um, let's see. My favorite way that I've been able to use Japanese in my current position is just interacting with guests and speaking with them while I'm checking them in, or just interacting with people in general. Also, communicating with my coworkers in Japanese. That's really important because I'm able to communicate with them on a deeper level. Um, I also really enjoy using formal Japanese as well, and getting the chance to just practice my abilities in general. So I'm responsible for taking phone calls. I'm responsible for answering emails in Japanese. Um, and if I didn't, of course, if I didn't speak Japanese, that wouldn't be possible. So those are ways I enjoy using it in my current field. Um, Also, it just opens up, if you speak Japanese and live in Japan, it just opens up a lot of opportunities, and you're aware of a lot more that's going on. It just makes you more independent as well in Japan, which for me is something which is really important. And so, yeah, those are reasons why I encourage you to study Japanese. Let's see. Hmm. I guess how, if I were to answer how Japanese has changed the path of my life, I guess with Japanese, if I didn't speak it, because I have a degree in Spanish as well, and I studied abroad in Spain as well, I would I would have probably tried to get back to Spain, or I'd probably still be in the United States. But I personally really enjoy the challenges that come with living abroad, and um, I enjoy living in Japan and just the social interactions that I have with people, and getting to meet all different types of people and learn about Japanese culture and stuff like that. If I didn't speak Japanese, then I probably would be back in the US right now. And yeah, I just enjoy living abroad. So I guess that's really it for me. Doesn't get too much deeper than that. I guess a ton of opportunities would have never been opened up to me. Also, at my board of it, when I was working as an assistant language teacher in Kagawa Prefecture, I was given a number of opportunities, such as working for a promotional group, rather volunteering for a promotional group for my local board of education, and I contributed social media posts, and also I translated various documents from Japanese into English. And if I didn't speak Japanese, I wouldn't have been able to do that. Um, as for advice for you studying Japanese, I really recommend studying kanji. I know everyone hates them, but they're really not so bad. Um, I really recommend doing your best to master them because those are the roots of the language. And if you don't know how to use kanji, it'll make it more difficult for you. So it just saves you time in the long run. Now, whenever I hear new words in Japanese, typically I think of them in terms of kanji, and like random kanji just like pop through my head. Or like whenever I'm reading new words that I don't know, typically because I know the kanji, I can guess the meaning and I can guess the reading. So I just recommend focusing on them. I also do highly recommend studying abroad if you get the opportunity, if you can. It really just gives you a new perspective, and it's just, it brings you out of your box and gives you a new way of thinking, a new perspective of life. So I guess that's all of my advice for you. And yeah, thank you very much for listening to me today, and yeah, for taking the time to hear me out. Okay, bye.